Good morning, everybody. I am thinking about doing something new. And what ended up happening was yesterday I was listening to a podcast by Jocko Willink. And if you guys haven't heard of him, he's a former Navy SEAL, very interesting person. Sometimes his podcasts have a lot to do with military and things like that. So it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but he does have a lot of content that's great for like personal development, uh, positive mindset, motivation, goal orienting, that sort of thing. He does a lot of consulting for large corporations and things like that, but he's a very interesting person and I love listening to his podcasts. So I was listening to one of his podcasts yesterday morning, and basically what I took from it was the value of doing things that are hard. And I've always been a proponent of that philosophy. I think it is important to do things that are hard. Our society in general likes to make life easier for ourselves. It's a natural human desire to have things be easier, but it's not really that good for us. It is good for us to always do something hard to improve ourselves and have goals. And but there's something about doing something that's hard that's very good for us as individuals. So that started me thinking about, I feel like I need to really try to challenge myself to do something like that's hard. I'm always busy. I'm always doing things, but they're not always hard. So I thought, I think I'm going to challenge myself to do something hard. And when I started this YouTube channel, the reason I started it was for my own documentation. I am rubbish about documenting projects and things that go on. And at the end of an improvement, I'm always like, oh God, I wish I had taken pictures and I wish I can hardly remember how it used to be. So I wanted to start this YouTube channel to document all the things that I do around my house and the property and just, life in general. And then once I started it, I vastly underestimated the skills that it takes to put out videos. And I have really been thinking that I want to take real conscientious steps to improve the skills involved in making videos. If you'd asked me 5 years ago, do you want to make videos? I would have looked at you like, no. That is not anything that I ever would have set out saying I want to do. But it's a byproduct of documenting my life and my projects and things like that. So that has really been something that's been niggling at me as I've been doing this. It's like 2 years now. And I feel like definitely there's room for improvement in a lot of the ways that I put out content, and it's really spurred my creativity. And creativity is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the more you do creative things, the stronger you get and the better you get. But I have not done any conscientious learning of how to really make good video content and how to edit. My editing software, I chose the very simplest basic thing that I could get my hands on, and that's still challenging for me. So I want to dig in to the whole process a little bit and really challenge myself to become a better content creator. And part of that is that I have to do it more. I have to not just kind of be will-nil about putting out a video here and there, unscheduled, etc. So I thought that for the rest of December, I'm going to try to put out a video every day. And I know it's important that I speak those words and have people hear it. It'll hold me accountable and it makes it concrete. So I'm speaking the words. I'm going to try to put out a video every day. And already I see the problem with that sentence that I just said is I'm going to try. I need to say I'm going to put out a video every day in December. I need to get rid of that word try because that just opens up the door to failure. So I'm going to put out a video every day in December. So that's going to be a challenge for me, time-wise, just filming, because it takes time to film, but also for editing. It's gonna really challenge me. But these are not going to be long videos. I'm sure there's going to be days when they're just like a 5-minute or a 10-minute. I don't really care about the length of the video. I want it to be nice content though. But if it's a nice, cute, little fun 5-minute video that's informative or entertaining or enjoyable, relaxing, what have you. But I want to just really document what my life is going to be like this December. There's a lot of things that are going on that I'd love to share with you, and that I want to be able to look back on and remember when I'm older. And I think it's going to be really fun. It's going to be a challenge for sure. So I'm very excited about challenging myself. So this morning, my husband, he's such a great cook. And on weekends, he likes to do breakfast for us. So this morning, while he was making me breakfast, I went out into the yard with the girls, and I noticed that, you know, the leaves had blown in from the willow and from the crabapple, and it was really looking kind of cruddy in the backyard. So I started raking up the yard over in the side yard. So I need to go out and finish my raking. I need to fill my bird feeders, and then the fun thing for today that I thought I would do with you is introduce you to my horse. Some of you might not even know, but I have been an equestrian since I've been very young, and have had the distinct privilege of being able to own horses. And right now I only have one. Her name is Holly. And I'm going to go out and ride today. So I thought I'd bring you along with me to introduce you to Holly and show you where she lives and give you a peek at her and what it's like when I go out to the barn. So I have to do some note-taking of future video ideas that I have. I filmed a short video yesterday that I want to get edited and published today, because yesterday I did publish a video which was the project in the back that we just got done finishing up. So I'm very excited about, you know, getting this process started and challenging myself in the month of December. So here's to the December challenge. route that I'm taking out to the barn today. I'm going the back way because I want to go to Brace's orchard and pick up some apples for Holly on my way out to the barn. So I hope you enjoy this scenic ride out to the barn. We're coming into the village of Orange, and this is where we lived right before we purchased our house in 40 Fort. It's a cute, just a little historic, little tiny country town, and it's just so darling. I really enjoyed living here. And it's coming up here on the left, just as we go around this corner here. Oh, there's a white car in the driveway there. It's that house right there on the left that we're passing. Darling house on 3 acres. It was really nice. I enjoyed our time there. Absolutely love coming here to the orchard for their apples and all kinds of fall treats. So let's go inside and I'll show you what they have. Okay. Oh, thank you. Have
a great day.
You too. Oh my goodness, the smell in there was just heavenly. I wish you could smell it. But we are sufficiently stocked with treats for Holly and ourselves. I also picked up an orange and cranberry loaf that I cannot wait to have as a little treat with some coffee for breakfast tomorrow. That's one of Holly Dolly. Nope, not interested. So this is Holly. Holly is 18 years old and she is a registered quarter horse mare. She was bred by a local quarter horse farm up in Tunkhannock, Milnes Quarter Horses. They're well respected quarter horse breeders, and she's just a really, really pretty girl. But right now, today, she is a really, really muddy girl. So we are going to have a big groom session before we get on this pretty girl. Aren't we, Holly Dolly? All right, let's get to it. Holly has the most glorious tail. Her tail is so thick and long. This is the kind of tail that people, when they're showing, put extensions and fake tails on their horses to get this kind of a look. But she has it au natural, and so much so it was dragging on the floor, so I just had to cut off 1.5 inches because it was dragging on the floor. But she has the most spectacular tail. The final thing I have to do is cut up some apples for Holly for her treats. I'll see if she'll come to the fence, and if not, we'll just put them in her bucket. But I like to cut them up in nice little bite-sized pieces for her so nobody chokes. Come here, Holly.
too. Come on, I'll give you some treats too. Come on around here. There you go. Alright, last one, Holly. Alright. Apple slobber. Alright, you be a good girl. Be a good girl. You be a good boy too. I'll see you later. Bye, sweet girl. Well, I hope that you enjoyed coming along with me today, doing my outside chores and coming and meeting Holly. And yeah, it was a really great day. So I'm about ready to go home, get into some comfies, and have some good food. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye.